Hi, this is Derek Wazinski. I'm the Chief Sales Hacker here at ZenBit. Many of you have taken either one or a couple of my webinars, the Sales Hacker Guide to the Galaxy webinars, where we talked about things like how to prospect in the new normal, sending effective emails, marketing, story selling. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about sales tools. Now when we hear that phrase, a lot of us think of traditional sales tools. Tools that have helped us measure and manage the sales process. For a long period of time, the main tool within most sales organizations was the telephone. The telephone was the tool in which we went ahead and utilized to prospect, to communicate to our clients, to do a great number of different things within our organizations. Many organizations still use the telephone a great deal. Some successfully, some not so much. But when I'm talking about sales tools, I'm talking about utilizing different types of tools in order to communicate your message to your customers and to your prospects effectively. There's a term going around right now called omnichannel for the last couple of years. It's a marketing term which really means the ability to communicate a message over multiple channels. Broadcast television, radio, internet, social media, those types of things. But it's been adopted by sales organizations over the last couple of years to talk about how salespeople and sales orgs can communicate to customers. And it's not because salespeople are inherently innovative. We are process driven, and we want to go ahead and carry out a methodical process in order to go ahead and maximize our end, which is actually getting sales or getting calls or getting meetings or whatever that end activity is. That's what we really concentrate on. However, true innovation is really coming from the customer, I believe. I believe the customer is driving omni-channel because they no longer want to speak to us on the channels we're good at speaking on. For years, I was a great door-to-door copier salesman. And then people didn't want to talk to salespeople that are coming in their front door. For years, I was a great cold caller. I could pick up the phone, I could cold call, and for the people that answered the phone, I could schedule meetings, I could schedule proposals, I could deliver my value proposition. And that's changing, and if it's not already changed for most people. The sheer fact that 80% of people don't pick up the phone really is, it's the law of diminishing returns. How much longer are we as salespeople going to be good at something that people just don't like? And that's really the reality of cold calling, that's my opinion. So for sales tools to actually be valuable, they need to be able to provide you a way to communicate what you want to communicate in a format and on a channel that is acceptable and, dare I say, pleasant for your customer or your prospect to experience that message on. So what we're going to talk about today is 5 different tools that I utilize on a regular basis in order to communicate that way. And with that, we'll go ahead and get started. Our first sales tool is Screencast-O-Matic. It's literally the app you're looking at right now. Screencast allows you to record screen and video, write scripts, do voiceovers, provide text and image overlays, and it even allows you to edit video and audio with a simple cut and paste utility. Now, you're not going to edit the new Avatar movie on it, but that's not what it's for. It's simply something that allows you to craft multiple types of content and deliver them in video. Need some 30-second micro demos of your product? Need a 2-minute elevator pitch with text overlay for emphasis? Well, Screencast-O-Matic is for you. Now, at $15 for a single user for an entire year, you're missing out if you don't sign up for this subscription. Our second tool is Pixton. Everyone can make comics. I know because I do. Now, sure, I publish the weekly 7 a.m. sales meeting. Not all of us have to do that. Not all of us have the time to do that. But how about using a comic to deliver a value proposition, or to train people, or to communicate an idea in a humorous way? Imagine using a 3-panel cartoon customized to look like you are talking to the prospect. Here's an example. Here's my friend Noah. Here is my friend Noah and myself in a cartoon. Imagine putting this in your PowerPoint deck, walking your customer through a process with you. This example took me less than 10 minutes. Pixton is free for personal use, but since I'm a business person, I pay the $39 a month. It's worth every penny. The third tool I use is Powtoon. Now, I've just started using this one, but this is something I'm going to use a lot more of. It moves you from cartoons to animation. It took me about an hour to create this minute-long animation, completely customized and complete with voiceover and background music. The funny thing is, I'm literally still on the free trial for this tool. But the Pro plan starts at about $19 a month, and I'll soon be moving to that. What a great, fun, and exciting way to get a specific message across to your prospects. Our last couple of tools are free tools, and they're from Gif or Image Flip, a meme maker, and an animated Gif Maker. Now, making your own memes is a great way to get your message across all types of social media channels. You can choose one of their stock images or use your own. A few clicks, a few keystrokes, and all of a sudden you have a hot, fresh meme to distribute socially to suspects, to prospects, even to customers. Now, the animated Gif Maker lets you take videos from Screencast or any video file, cartoon images you made in Pixton, animations you made from Powtoon, or even the memes you're making in the Meme Maker, and lets you create animated GIFs. Simply choose images, or in this case a pre-recorded video, and zim zam zoom, you're animating your own GIF. It doesn't really take a rocket surgeon to figure out where these animated GIFs can be valuable. Now, it goes without saying that these tools I talked about here aren't your traditional sales tools. There's nothing here about CRM, data entry, or pipeline management. But I believe these tools do exist to help you and salespeople like you, salespeople like me, do the most important thing a salesperson can do today in 2017 and beyond, and that's create interest. Create interest in ourselves, create interest in our companies, create interest in our solution. It's a big world out there, and there's a lot of competition, and you have to use every tool at your disposal to differentiate yourself from that competition. I hope this video blog was helpful for you, and if you use some of these tools and you have some examples, please feel free to share them socially with me, either on LinkedIn or at Real Sales Advice on Twitter, and I'll be sure to share your content. Thanks so much, and have a great day.